What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about what's in my camera bag 2021. Let's get into it. I've always been a firm believer that gear matters and gear doesn't matter. Let me give you an example. You can dig a hole with a spoon, but it's gonna go way faster if you have a shovel. It's a prime example that gear matters, but gear doesn't matter. Gear should not be holding you up from creating, but you should be investing into your gear over time, and gear does help. Well, today we're diving into my camera bag for 2021. This is the gear I'd be taking with me if I was going on a job. I needed to just throw stuff in here really quick, give high quality performance in a small footprint. This would be the gear that I'd be taking with me. Starting off, we have the Pro Tactical 450 AW by Pro. This is a phenomenal bag. I've had it for a couple years now. I do want to upgrade into a smaller, more minimalized bag. I'm trying to make my footprint even smaller. This bag might be a little overkill for what I need. However, it is serving my purpose fine, so I don't need to invest into something else. On the outside, we have the Switch Pod. This thing is a phenomenal little tripod. It works great. I'm not always using a tripod. However, when I'm out and about and I need to just set it up to get a time lapse or just find a stable shot somewhere, if you're looking for a little tripod, the Switch Pod is great. There's also the Gorilla Pod. I just prefer the Switch Pod over the two. Really comes down to you. Moving inside the bag, we have everything kind of laid out right here. Up in the top right here, if we move into that, I've got this little multi-purpose tool. I always just throw it in my camera bag because the footprint is so small. I really am only using it probably for the flathead screwdriver. However, it does have some other ones like a Phillips head and some hex keys on here. So great little tool. If you guys are wanting to pick some of this gear up, I will have links in the description below for you guys to check out. Underneath that multi-purpose tool, I have an abundance of masks in my bag because the world we live in right now, I always have masks with me regardless. Moving up top, we have the iPad Air version 4. Love this thing, it's great. I just have the Apple Folio case or whatever on the outside, as long with the Apple Pencil version 2. I love this thing because it just magnetizes to the side. It's great. If I am going to be on set, I will bring my MacBook just so I have something to dump hard drives to redundancies, whatever I'm going to do. But for day-to-day stuff, iPad Air version 4, it's solid. Audio, I have the Rode Video Mic Pro Plus. This is a solid microphone. I've reviewed so many microphones and this one still has to be my favorite. I have the cable still from the Micro Rode, just because I prefer the coiled one better, and the one that comes with this is an obnoxiously weird length. Second thing for audio is the Hollyland Lark 150 wireless lav system. This thing is phenomenal. It comes with 2 microphones and a receiver, so you can set this receiver right onto your camera, hook it up, and you can lav up to 2 different people at the same time. And my favorite thing about it is the case charges all the stuff that's in there, and this thing lasts like 2 or 3 charges, I think, and these microphones and the receiver last a long time. The other pouch, I have an abundance of different things. I have the little rocket, I don't know, cleaner lens, bongo ties, solid things to have. You never know when you're gonna need to fix something up. As well as I have another lens cleaner little brush, and it's got like a squeegee on the end of it as well. And here is I have a baby gaff tape. I will link this specifically in the description below because a lot of people I've seen having to do hacks where they wrap gaff tape around things. I found really high quality gaff tape and it's like baby rolls. So it's great to have with you. I prefer having big rolls, of course, if I'm taking a lot of gear, but if I just know I need a little bit of gaff tape on the go, this is the way to do it. If we move on from there, I have variable NDs. These are the Peter McKinnon version 2 variable NDs. They are solid. I love it that the case, you don't have to actually touch the ND at all. If you want to, you can just screw the back cap off, screw that on, and then the back cap will even go onto the front of these. These are solid products. They're a little bit pricey, I'll give you that, but these are great. The quality's great. I did not get the mist version because I have Pro Mist filters that I can put on top of these. So I didn't want to be shackled to a Pro Mist on my variable NDs. In the next pouch, we have an extra battery just in this little case that holds batteries. It's a Z battery because I switched over to Sony. This is a great little case. I've actually had this about a year now. I got it really cheap on Amazon. It holds up to 2 batteries. Most of the time, I'm not needing more than 2. I do want to get a 3rd battery just to have that extra backup, but these batteries can get kind of pricey. So right now, 2's doing me just fine. For a portable light option, I have the Aperture MC. This thing is RGB. It is a great little light. It is rechargeable and it has magnets on the back. So having just an option on the go, great light. Can't recommend this one enough. Moving up from there, I have a ball head. Half the time I'm just throwing any kind of ball head I have just to have with me, just as a backup. I've got multiples of these floating around. Same thing as Aperture ball heads. And then I have just a full HDMI to full HDMI coiled cord. Got this on Amazon for really cheap, and it seems to be really high quality. Haven't had any problems with it. Moving on to the top, we have the Atomos Ninja 5 with a 1TB SSD and then just 1 NPF battery. If I want to be able to record ProRes RAW or just straight ProRes, I'm using it on the Atomos Ninja 5. Great monitor and recorder. If you're needing just a solid monitor, I highly recommend checking out the Atomos Shinobi. It's really good. It's basically the same thing, but this one records, the other one is just a monitor. My other source of media is a pro grade SD card, 256 gigs. This thing was pricey, but I did get it on sale, I think around Black Friday. So that's another reason why I have the Atomos Ninja 5, because this thing is great if I want a really small footprint. However, the codec sometimes can still be a little rough on my computer. So ProRes most of the time is running a lot better. And then of course the hero of the show is my main camera. This is the Sony A7S III with the G Master 16-35 2.8. This setup is like solid, such a good setup. A lot of people prefer the 24-70, the Sigma lens, which I've used, is a great lens. I prefer and lean more towards wider lenses. It's just my taste. It's the style I go for. And a lot of the times when I'm getting hired out for freelance stuff, majority of the time it's on gimbal work. I've got just a small rig, full cage around this, just to give it a little more protection. It really doesn't add too much weight to it, and it gives me some other mounting points that I would prefer. I was able to pick this up because of the support of you guys to the channel. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you for watching all the time. Thank you for subscribing, commenting. It really does mean a lot. Again, gear is always growing and evolving. However, this is not a flex by any means. This is not me telling you guys not to go out and create and do something new. If you've got gear that's just basic entry gear, go out and create stuff. Go make something. Don't let your gear hold you up. Gear does matter, yes, but it should not be holding you up from creating. Well, that's it for me today, guys. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, drop a comment below. Let me know what gear you've got, something you're excited for, maybe a camera coming out this year that you want to see, that you're thinking about picking up. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the bell. I'm the Iron Giant. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.